This is News 25 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 25, local news you can count on. News is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Give them a call, 727-9900. Today's news is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Welcome to News 25 here on KPVM TV and Ace Country Radio. Today is Thursday, July 14th. Well, the Nye County shelter is on its way to taking in the animals from the old shelter on the same street here in Pahrump. There are still many things to be done. The Sheriff's Office staff and volunteers are in both facilities maintaining animals as the closed location receives its final touches.
We thought that people needed to take a really good look at that's what's been going on for the last 2 years, trying to get this building online. And so now we're at the point where we're doing a transition from the old shelter to the new shelter.
The Nye County Animal Shelter is 19,000 square feet of climate-controlled comfort, featuring a large lobby, pet visitation rooms, kennels for large breed and small breed dogs, a complete cat room and room for other animals such as snakes, turtles, and more. There's even an area for all types of livestock, and we'll eventually have a yard for those who would like to take the animals outside. Nye County Animal Control officers are able to bring animals in and out of the Sally Port, which has an office for those officers and a complete wash station for the needs of the animals and staff. There's a laundry room, food preparation area, an operating room, vet clinic, staff offices, intake areas, video surveillance system, special feeding bowls for each kennel to keep staff safe, and drains to ensure that the kennels stay clean. The shelter is not completely ready for occupancy at this time. The shelter is now under the Nye County Sheriff's Office. They have 6 new county staff and 4 volunteers who are currently working to move everything over for the big grand opening. Both shelters are currently closed unless a person is missing an animal or seriously wanting to adopt. That number is the same as before, 775-751-7020.
Down here where the door's at, they get themselves tangled up. And they also used to jump up to the cable as it went this way. Now it's to the side. There'll be a rail that goes across there so they can't get to it.
The other thing is we are going to have a state-of-the-art surgery area. We have a negative room, 2 of them, one for cats, one for dogs, and that means that it's negative pressure, so that if someone comes in, some animal comes in, and they have contagious disease, it'll go out through the negative pressure system, through a HEPA filter, which is a charcoal filter plus, and it won't go out into the community.
The county is reaching out to veterinarians who may be interested in occupying a space for private practice as well as for the shelter pets, surgeries, including spay, neuter, even microchips and rabies vaccinations. As far as Title VI, which says that any animal which is not claimed by its owner within 3 working days may be adopted out or destroyed, Sheriff Sharon Worley says that they are rewriting that code, which many residents have complained about. She also says that they are looking into an animal behaviorist to help make pets more adoptable.
We have a new Title VI coming out, and in Title VI it explains exactly what and how euthanasia would happen here, and that's only by a veterinarian at this particular time. Veterinarian says the animal is suffering and needs to be put down, then that animal will be put down.
The new shelter manager, Natasha Crabtree, is on board, according to the sheriff.
When the other shelters were going on, especially the shelter across the street, we found that there were a lot of things that we'd like to have but didn't. And Frank was instrumental in getting those things into this kennel, making sure that the animals couldn't be tied up in the guillotine door wires that brought the guillotine doors up, that people weren't going to be bit because they're changing water out and changing food. All of those things were incorporated into this, and also the sanitation system. He was instrumental in designing that.
The county shelter accepts volunteers from the public, and they will have an inmate program assisting with the pets. The hours of operation are not set as of yet at their location, 1580 East Surrey Lane. For more information, you can give them a call, 775-751-7020. You can even find them on Facebook at the Nye County Animal Shelter. And just a reminder that it is still law. You must report the finding of a pet to Nye County Animal Control and the shelter at 775-751-7020. We'll keep you posted on this developing story.
I just think that everybody should be very proud of this place. And when we do have our grand opening, we're going to be giving tours. And please come down. We'd really love to have you and love to have you see what this place is really all about.
All right, News 25 will return right after this break.
You're watching News 25, the most recognized and farthest reaching local news in Nye County. News 25, local news you can count on.
Well, the Nye County Board of Commissioners are meeting at 2100 East Walt Williams Drive here in Pahrump on July 19th at 10 a.m. The public, of course, can attend. Some of the items on interest of this agenda are discussion and deliberation for the Board of County Commissioners to direct staff to draft an ordinance establishing maximum number of large animals allowed to be kept on a parcel, to appoint the Nye County Treasurer, the Nye County Clerk, Justice of the Peace, or to advertise again for more applicants for JP, to auction certain county properties, and to change the Regional Planning Commission into a regional planning district per NRS. Well, the Nye County Sheriff's Office and the U.S. Postal Service has asked to investigate fake letters sent to Pahrump home and property owners threatening financial penalties for code violations. The Nye County Planning Department and Code Compliance contacted both agencies after receiving numerous calls regarding the letters, which state the owners face fines for weeds and brush nuisances on their properties. Many of the property owners who received letters seem to be out of state. The letters are not from Nye County or the town of Pahrump and appear to originate from Florida. Please contact the Nye County Sheriff's Office at 775-751-7000 or the U.S. Postal Inspection Service at uspis.gov with further concerns or information. Investigators are waiting for further reports to determine what caused a deadly crash earlier this month near the hospital. Nevada Highway Patrol has completed their preliminary investigation regarding a fatal crash that occurred here in Pahrump on Lola Lane on July 1st. NHP says at approximately 9:55 p.m., Nevada State Police, along with Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, auxiliary units, and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to a reported crash at the location on Lola Lane north of Wilson Road. Upon arrival, it was determined that a white Toyota RAV4 was traveling southbound on Lola Lane just north of Wilson. The driver of that Toyota RAV4, they say, failed to maintain the vehicle's marked travel lane, crossing over the center yellow line into the northbound travel lane. The vehicle continued to travel eastbound on the dirt shoulder where its left side struck a stucco wall. The vehicle continued to travel along that wall, losing its tire, which resulted in the vehicle overturning. The driver of the Toyota was identified as Jamie Robert Penner, a 43-year-old male from Pahrump, Nevada. Penner succumbed to his injuries sustained in the crash and was pronounced deceased on scene. The front right passenger was identified as a juvenile female who was ejected from that vehicle. The force launched her over a retaining wall at Desert Greens Community, where she struck a shed inside that development. She was airlifted via Mercy Air to UMC Trauma Center in critical condition. NHP says that she remains critical but stable at this time. Nevada State Police Highway Patrol Division says that they are looking into the possibility that this may have been a medical episode that caused this crash. Well, all occupants of a pickup were able to escape injury as their truck caught fire off Basin Avenue here in Pahrump. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies and Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue were dispatched to a vehicle fire on Linda Street. This occurred on Monday evening. All occupants were able to egress from the vehicle uninjured at the time of the incident. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue crews extinguished the blaze, which apparently started from the engine compartment of this pickup truck. The fire appears to have started from a mechanical issue. Traffic was diverted around the scene during the investigation by Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and cleanup of the vehicle. Well, several individuals were arrested at a home here in town. Police say was used for drug sales and to store stolen property. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies, detectives, and SWAT team members executed a search warrant on a residence on Eaton Street here in Pahrump on July 6th. According to the declaration of arrest, deputies found 6 people on scene. 2 of them are not showing any records of being arrested. However, police say that they arrested Kyle Frisbee, Jessica Brown, Miranda Wabble, and Tiffany Slivka, who were all living inside this home. According to the declaration of arrest, police arrived on scene and witnessed a person on the second story of this home who appeared to be placing a surveillance camera in that area. The search warrant application was made and granted to detectives and executed. They say that they found hypodermic needles, other drug paraphernalia, a drug kit located with several needles that were loaded, a spoon, cotton swabs, and a small baggie containing a black tar substance presumed to be heroin. Police say that there was reports that this residence was also being used as a location to hide stolen property and vehicles. There was also allegedly wanted individuals inside the home, which was being used for sales and use of narcotics. Detectives say that they contacted the owner of the residence, who advised that no one had permission to stay inside this home and it was supposed to be unoccupied. Jessica Brown, Miranda Wabble, Tiffany Slivka, and Kyle Frisbee have all been arrested for unlawfully occupying a real property. Frisbee, Slivka, and Brown are facing an additional charge of possession of a Schedule 1 and 2 controlled substance. Well, there is a new business opening up here in town. We're going to tell you about that on the other side of this break.
You're watching News 25, brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500. Also brought to you by Silver State Health. Visit silverstatehealth.org or call 702-471-0420 for an appointment. News 25, local news you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, the source is coming to town. The staff is training to bring the best products to local consumers when they have their grand opening at the end of this month.
We're super excited. We're one of the first stores that has been a brand new build. We are the very first source to offer a drive-through, and we're really excited to kick things off for the community. We are super excited to offer a lot of our in-house products from Camp, Eightfold, Wonderful, Leaf Peeps. We love to bring our in-house products in because, you know, great quality, but we're also able to offer those at a wonderful price for the community as well. We will be open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, and the drive-thru will be operating 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. every day.
So the crew is good. We're getting them all trained and ready to go for our opening. That's going to be on Saturday, July 30th. A lot of people do not come from cannabis. We brought a lot of folks in that come from other industries that are passionate about cannabis, that have been wanting to get into this industry for a very long time. So we're starting from the beginning. We're training them, teaching them the basics of cannabis, all the way to being an expert. We're going to give them all the breakdown on cannabinoids, terpene profile, how to find the best medicine for our customers. That is very important to us. And then after that, we're going to teach them cash handling, how to deal with multiple transactions. We're going to move on. We also are the first store here in Pahrump that's going to have a drive-through. So we're going to walk them through that, train them on the drive-through functions, making sure that our customers can get in and out without any hesitation. When cannabis became legalized in 2017 here, no one had nowhere to go unless you're in a private residence. Being that Las Vegas is a tourist destination, it was really hard for people to consume in a safe environment and be able to ask questions to make sure that they have a great experience. So now it has been passed recently. I think last week it got passed by the CCB as well as the state for us to be able to have a licensed facility where people can consume. So that would be a great place for our tourists as well as people who live here who don't have a private residence to consume in a safe manner.
So grand opening is going to be the 30th. Please come on down. We're super excited to, everyone come and see our facility and our wonderful staff. But we'll have a parking lot party. There will be vendors with pop-ups, going outside so you can go and get, learn some information about each vendor. They'll probably have a little bit of merch, and then we'll have food trucks as well here for you.
Yes, they can check out the source.nv. Look out for the Homestead or Pahrump store. We go by 2 names. Check us out. Check myself out. I have a wonderful management team that are locals here in Pahrump that are everyone familiar faces, and they can check us out as well. It's 40 people on this team. We have a full team ready to go, and we're so excited to start opening in end of July. We are very proud to be one of the stores that GLP has built a relationship with. We're actually going to have a farm stand here at our store once a week. I don't have the days set in stone right now. We're going to make sure that people can get their products as well as really fresh, really great produce that GLP provides.
All right. TheSourceNV.com, we update that website daily. Information is there on our promotions, deals, and hours of operation. Our phone number will be posted there as well, and our address is, I believe, 2370 Homestead.
Deputies were called to investigate a non-injury crash at a Pahrump intersection. Thankfully, no reported injuries as a result of a 2-vehicle crash that occurred on Wednesday on Basin Avenue and Blagg Road. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies arrived on scene along with Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue, who evaluated all occupants of the vehicles. They declined to be medically transported at the time of the crash. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies are investigating this cause. Traffic was open to all travelers during the investigation and cleanup of the scene. Both vehicles sustained moderate damage. Physician assistant Ted Braun talks to us about how to get healthy and stay healthy.
This Medical Minute is brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical, healthcare the way you've always imagined it.
Hi. I'm Ted with Spring Mountain Medical, your hometown health and wellness provider. Today I'm going to talk about setting and achieving wellness goals. We all want to feel and live better, but sometimes goal setting and permanent change to our eating and activity habits can be daunting or even demotivating. I'm here to help you get started and achieve wellness. First and foremost, understand that wellness is a process. We don't get unhealthy all at once, so don't be disappointed if it takes time to get healthy. Most importantly, set proper expectations for yourself. Getting a coach who can encourage you and guide you can make all the difference. We have providers who have advanced skills to help you start a nutrition and activity plan that will get you on the right track. I'm Ted, and this has been your Medical Minute brought to you by Spring Mountain Medical.
And here's Katie with today's sports report.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie Freder with your KPVM News 25 Sports Report. I will be updating you on your favorite preseason and in-season teams here in Las Vegas. All this and more in today's Sports Report. The Las Vegas Raiders hired the first black female president in NFL history last Thursday. Sandra Douglas Morgan joined the Raiders team after working as the chairwoman and exclusive director of the Nevada Gaming Control Board. In an interview, Sandra said,
I was raised in Las Vegas and have truly witnessed this city ascend to one of the sports capitals of the world, visited by millions across the globe, and it is an honor of a lifetime to serve as the president of this organization. The Raiders organization has actually brought $2.29 billion in economic impact of visitors for events in Allegiant Stadium. And the estimated impact of the Super Bowl in 2024 is estimated to be in the billions as well. We have so much more to do, and I'm excited to be at the helm of that growth and look forward to ushering in the new chapter for the Raiders.
Max Crosby and Denzel Perryman appeared at a Raiders skills camp for the Las Vegas youth. This event took place on Monday, July 11th at the Intermountain Healthcare Performance Center. Children from several different local organizations had the chance to get autographs and learn drills from a couple of their favorite Las Vegas Raiders. Max Crosby said, "It was an absolute blast, and giving back to the kids is everything." The Vegas Golden Knights made 6 selections as part of the 2022 NHL entry draft in Montreal, Quebec. Their second-round pick is forward Matthias Sapovaliv, who is 18. Their third-round pick is forward Jordan Gustafson, who is 18. Their fourth-round pick is Cameron Whitehead, who is 19 and a goaltender. Their fifth-round pick is forward Patrick Guay, who is 20. Their sixth-round pick is forward Ben Hemmerling, who is 18. Their seventh-round pick is defenseman Abram Wiebe, who is 18. The Vegas Golden Knights have also extended qualifying offers to the following 6 players: Nicholas Haig, Keegan Colasar, Jake Lecision, Braden Patchell, Jonas Ronjerg, and Nicholas Roy. The Aces' Kelsey Plum was named the 2022 WNBA All-Star Game MVP. Plum played her first career WNBA All-Star Game on Sunday, where she had a record-breaking performance. Plum tied the All-Star Game scoring record with 30 points. This is the highest-scoring All-Star Game debut in league history. Kelsey Plum led Team Wilson to a 134-112 win over Team Stewart. The Las Vegas Aces won their game on Tuesday against the New York Liberty with a score of 107-101. The Las Vegas Aviators won 4 out of the 6 games against the Oklahoma City Dodgers in last week's series. The Las Vegas Aviators won on Tuesday night but lost on Wednesday night against the Salt Lake Bees. There are 4 games left in this home series at the Las Vegas ballpark. For your KPVM News 25 Sports Report, I'm Katie Freder.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
All right, well, as we head into our weather right on the other side of this break, we're taking a look outside there at Mount Charleston. John will be back in just a minute with your weather forecast.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. The splash of cream in your coffee, the dollop of sour cream on your burrito, the melted toasty cheese on your pizza. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios. Great to see you on a Thursday. Getting so close to payday, so close to a payday Friday. Oh my goodness, how much fun is that? Fernley and Fallon are having a big bunch of fun up there. Some record-setting heat, 100, 101 degrees up there. Carson City and Tonopah tied for the Cool Spot Award at 94 degrees. It's pretty fuego here in beautiful Nevada. Goldfield saw 95, 103 out in Beatty, 105 in Amargosa. That's not even the worst of it. That would be Las Vegas, or perhaps the best at 106 degrees today. Death Valley saw 119, but here in the paradise of Pahrump, currently we're at 98 degrees, and it was hotter earlier, 106 was our high today. South-southeasterly winds out of the south-southeast, curiously, to 15 miles per hour all day long. Sun rose this morning at 5:37, and it's setting this evening at 8:01 under those partly cloudy skies. You know it's going to be a beautiful sunset, beautiful colors in the sky when the clouds are up there, and we'll see some tonight. Now, they're saying a 15% chance of rain, 15. Last time I was, pshawing that, it'll stay dry. It was only 13% rain, and we got kind of a deluge. So we'll see what happens tonight. Could be some thunderstorms in our future. It's going to be exciting as we head into the week. And each day of this week, a special desert jewel on its own. Triple digits throughout the week. Nothing cooler than 105 degrees next Thursday. Winds staying 10 to 12 miles per hour averaging throughout the week. It's going to be a kind of a gorgeous week, actually, if you like some triple-digit temperatures, like a little bit of clouds coming and going. Not too bad. Back to the desk. Here's Deanna.
All right. Good night, everyone.